محمد رد هو يا رسول الله محمد لد يا نبي.
The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alih lived a life amongst the people. He would eat, he would sleep, he would pray, and he would fall in love. He did not shun away from the world. Through living his life, he showed us that one does not have to live in dunya in a way that is in opposition to the akhirah. What do I mean? First of all, the world religions have taught human beings that there is life after death. That after dunya, after this world, there's going to be a life to come. And this life will be based on its connection to this world. And there are differing theories as to what this life may look like. Some schools of thought suggest that one is to completely reject this world that we live in right now. This earthly abode should be rejected for an ascetic lifestyle of discipline where we live strictly for the next world. And this has been a concept that's not only difficult for people to apply, it's difficult for them to understand. We find a sort of contradiction when we try to live this way. The human being feels like there's something missing from their lives. The intention is a good intention. You're trying to live for the eternal. But at the same time, it's almost as if someone is living a life that is devoid of the reality around them, unaware of what's happening in the real earthly world they live in right now through this physical vehicle. So then they feel a sort of fragmentation, a sort of daily contradiction that they're living. The Prophet Muhammad, however, taught that the dunya is the garden of the akhirah. This is the place, this is the abode that we build our afterlife upon. That they don't have to be in contradiction, but that they can be in sync. Through his life and through his quotes and sayings, he exemplifies this truth and reality. That the actions that you commit here will determine the rest of your life in the life to come. That it's not going to be the end when you die, but it's only the beginning. And that's why he says, when he says that the dunya is like a garden, he literally says that if you have a tree that you are about to plant and the hour has come, literally there's 1 hour left until the day of reckoning, and you know that judgment day is upon us, don't think that there's no point to plant this tree now. Every moment counts in this world to build your akhirah. Do what you can with what you have now, because that will determine your salvation. So he says, when you have that tree, plant it. Don't think that there's no point not to plant it. Plant the tree, even if the hour has come. You do what you can with what you have, which tells you that there's a continuation. There is no end. Death is not the end. That this world is merely the beginning of the next world, and that they are in sync. And what we build upon our garden here becomes fruits in the world to come, all exemplified in the life and sayings of our Prophet.